Maybe COVID TV. COVID TV. No clear.
Hello. Yes, thank you very much, everyone. First of all, we need to indicate that we are live on Kofi TV. Kofi TV. Kofi TV. We are live on Kofi TV. So we appreciate them very much for making the time to cover this important occasion that our brother Peter Israel is put us together to perform. First of all, Yebeda Nyankopon ase. We would have to dedicate all that we are going to do here unto his mighty hands. Na yebehu se ujinamu dia na yinim se odi yebefa mu asomdwe mu till the end of the event. So I would want to invite one of us. I'm sure Auntie, yes, Eddie Fish will do that. She's the only one I feel is filled with the Holy Spirit now.
No, I hear Fred Amogi is an elder, so he will do that.
He will do the closing prayer. Uncle Fred will do the closing prayer.
No, let him do that.
No, gender balance.
Let's go. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, okay.
Shall we pray?
You want to?
Shall we pray, please? Heavenly Father, we thank you for a day like this. We thank you for the gift of life. We don't take it for granted, Lord. Daddy God, we thank you for making it possible for us to meet here. Old friends, new friends. We've seen each other in decades, some of us. But we thank you for the life of our brother, Emmanuel, Amarh. That's why we are gathered here. Father, at the end of it all, we'll give you all the glory because you and only you deserve it. Thank you. In Jesus' name have we prayed with thanksgiving. Amen.
Amen. Why did you go for the wrong profession?
Bajamom Samano. Mamu etamo. Mamu etamo start acting and now you move no breast milk. Yes. We're happy to have celebrities who have spanned generations in our midst, and we appreciate them so very much, especially the man, the reason why we are here today, Mr. Emmanuel Amarh. Some of us will appreciate you in no time, but we continue to do so even in this situation because we believe you are going to get back and get back stronger. Mr. Peter Israel Bafo, who is also a reverend minister, is a man of God. So I'd rather say Reverend Peter Israel, who in his thought feels that it is time we honor our celebrities, especially one like Mr. Amarh, and of course he's put this occasion together. I can't tell what led this drop on his mind to carry this on, but he's here himself. I would want him to tell us the reasons why he called all of us here, why we are meeting, and then what he wants us to do. Reverend, let's put it together for Reverend.
Thank you, thank you, and thank you, Kofi TV, for coming. I mean, you've been a blessing, and thank you great celebrities, not just celebrities, but veterans that I believe that we need to legends, okay, legends that are still living, that I believe that you deserve great honor in the land. Okay, the reason why I call all of you together, and I want to say thank you for coming. Thank you, Mr. Fred, all of you. I can't mention names, but thank you for coming. It's the reason why I called is because of my brother. He's been my friend, yes, not a friend, my best friend. And somebody will say, oh, so that's why you are honoring the fact that he's my friend. But because of the work that I have seen him do back in the day, and I want to speak about a little bit of what I have seen. When I used to live in South Africa before I moved to England, There was a time I had opportunity. In South Africa, we have a place called Baseline. Baseline is for musicians. Some of you know that I'm a pianist. Yeah. So Baseline is for musicians, where great musicians meet. Okay. So one day we were rehearsing for a tour in Europe, and all the celebrities come there. You see them from Benjamin Dubé, from every celebrity you know. They all drive there. Even if you don't have a rehearsal, they just come there to greet each other. And one day whilst we were rehearsing, I saw this man, very, very old man, not looking very good, okay, walked in, and everybody stopped playing. Everybody came out from there, because we have like rehearsal studios. Everybody came out, and then they started bowing to him, calling Baba, started bowing. So I was shocked. I'm like, who is this guy? And then everybody was like, wow. And then everybody was holding him, hugging him. But listen to me. If you see the way he was dressed, and a celebrity who is dressed with nice cologne is bowing, coming down from their car, I'm like, who is this? Then before he left, one of the guys said, this is a guy in the 60s. He used to play Maskandi guitar. The guitar that turned into Lucky Dube's reggae music. I was like, wow. And you guys are celebrating him like this? Not too long, that same year, the SABC awards, they said Lifetime Achievement Award goes to, then they showed on video his village, where he lives, some heart and everything like that. Before I realized, they put him a suit and he's just walking out. And I'm like, wow. I started crying. Then I'm like, why don't we as Ghanaians, I know this is live TV, but I want to say this. I want to encourage somebody. Sometimes we don't appreciate the people until they are left. And I think it's a wrong thing to do. So this is just a call to order, where younger ones coming should respect the older ones. And the older ones should encourage the younger ones. You understand me? So I came here today from London to honor him. For all of us to say the great things that he has done. I will talk about a little bit. I don't know if you know. No, it's okay, 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 it's okay. Achuba, it's okay. Achuba, it's okay. I don't know whether you know, he was the first actor who opened the door of Nigerian movies. I was in Nigeria, and then many years ago, maybe somewhere in the 90s, and then I mentioned that I'm Ghanaian. The moment I said I'm Ghanaian, oh, Emmanuel, because they see him on TV. He was one of the, I'm calling to the Minister for Tourism. These are people that, please, don't let them go. Touch their lives. And there are many more, because all the new ones that are coming, or the ones that are there now, they will also one day get older. And there should be a way that we will celebrate our own. If you go to South Africa, the way they celebrate their own, they don't celebrate them because they have something in their pocket. They don't celebrate them because of what they drive. They celebrate them because of the work they have done in the land. This man used to take me to art center. Do you know he used to do stage play? Idi Koko, that time. You understand me? He opened doors to Nigeria. Few times that I've been with him, she's not here today. When she was starting, I was with him. She called him, took him to Kumasi. The thing I love about him, he's selfless. We sat in the mosquitoes. You understand? With Nadama here, he was here. He was even sleeping at the station, but he said, Mafe. Oh, one more shot. Even when he had to leave for another set, they said, oh, one more shot. He said, no, Mafe, I will do. There's nothing that you will call him that he will say, no, I can't do it. He has taken me to Miracle Films, The Office. I went to Nigeria, OJ movies with Ramsey. Because of this man, Ramsey Noah came to my house in the 90s just to come and spend time with me because of him. You understand? All these celebrities all overseas, they love him, they respect him. Why not us that are here? So I'm calling to the president of Ghana. I mean, he's not the only one. They are all of them. And there are many more. And I'm praying that this is going to be a kind of format where every year we'll pick one person and honor. So I came here today to honor him with a Lifetime Achievement Award. You understand? Not just to say this is just a monument, put it in your room. But for me, for him, when he's sitting down, he watches it, he sees that, oh, wow. So Ghanaians love me. And trust me, I'm not doing this by myself or by people from UK, but I'm doing it for all of you. So that when that's why I called most of you. So when he's looking at it, he sees it at, this is Uncle Fred. This is Kofi Ajololo. This is this. This is Mami Sinari. You understand me? And I mean, there's more I could say, but should we do the award now? Is it? Oh, all right, so I want to call Mami Sinari, and then I want to call you. I want us to hold the award and present to him. So
I think that if we can do, okay, yeah. I'll put it in.
So this award from my company, Gospel Pianist Production Incorporated. When I came, he asked me, how about audio engine? It's the same audio engine that has been turned. GPPI UK, and a whole lot of the people out there in UK together with G29 Music. We put this award together, and I want Mami Sinari herself to read and then present the award to.
Yeah. And most importantly, we need to understand that Mami Sinari here is the welfare officer of the Ghana Actors Guild.
Wow.
So, yes, the national welfare officer for the Ghana Actors Guild.
Wow. So, there you go.
Hello, colleagues. On behalf of the Actors Guild, we'll present this to you. I think it's from the GPPI UK Lifetime Achievement Award to Emmanuel Amarh. Emma, we love you and we appreciate you so much. We love you.
And this award doesn't just come like that. It came with a fridge. It comes with a fridge, a double door fridge, presented from us in UK. And then also, Master Richard, who is CAFAM. No, you should go on.
All right. I think that Peter thought through and thought that we should look at stuff that will help enhance his healthy living, i.e. storing of the drugs, foods, and all of that. So he thought of a fridge with a small freezer. And he spoke to me because I also represent a company that distributes home appliances, CAFAM. I think I have one or two of my reps here. If they are here, they can come. One wearing the t-shirt, gentlemen. Yeah, please come stand this way. So Peter told us about it. And so he said, okay, I'm going to get a fridge. I spoke to my management. I said, okay, this is impromptu. We didn't know about it. So we are also going to add a rice cooker and a blender to it. So on behalf of CAFAM, Peter got the fridge for the award. And on behalf of CAFAM, we also got a NASCO rice cooker and a blender to add to it for their kitchen. Yeah. 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 Right. Yes. Yeah, Chube. Thank you very much, Mommy. She gets so emotional with Ghanaian actors because after becoming the welfare officer, she's realized how poor some of us are. Yes, it's true. We don't have to brag about it. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you, Reverend Peter Israel. He's a gospel pianist, a very wonderful musician. We have some videos we are putting together. I think Sebeka Asemafa, Mr. Amarh, it will take us ages. Time anyhow. But my microphone now, I'm saying you could fit TV there. Mama, 2 minutes. Now, Mr. Sumen can be. I remember when I thought I could be a filmmaker. I'd gone to a couple of sets and I've seen how films were made. And then I started believing that I could make films. So I put a group together, and we started rehearsing. Eventually, I met Mr. Amarh. It was through Mr. Amarh that I met Peter, where we went on, myself and Peter went on to do a lot more things. And this was a big brother I just found. He was ready to guide my group to perform with the Ghana Union of Theatre Societies at the Art Center. And then when we wanted to make the film, we didn't have anything. So I asked the group members, who has a camera? One girl says, my boyfriend has. I said, go and bring it. And then somebody said, oh, I can get lights. I said, go and bring it. But all of them were wondering, because we're kids, how we're going to do this. And God, for some reason, got me so close to him. I discussed it with him that this is what I have done. Though I can't drive the train, I've arranged for the train, I have passengers on board. So what are we going to do? And he says, don't worry, I'm very busy, but I'll find time and help you out. And he helped drive that train. He directed the film. I learned from his directing skills. We were able to make a film that was shown at the Ghana Films Theatre for 3 weeks, even though the maximum time that we're given was 2 weeks at a time. But the film that we made, we consider as an amateur production. Because he led affairs, the film showed at the Ghana Films Theatre for 3 weeks. Agony of Love. Agony of Love. Yes, and we gave it to some production company, Bamk X production company, and we didn't see a penny of the film. we hope that sometime soon, when they watch this video, they will come and give us some money. But I always say a big thank you to you, big brother. Yes. God has a reason for your life. I believe that is why you are still here. And so don't relax. Though you are not as strong as you used to be, some of us still believe that there's a lot more you can impact. So we are honored to be in a position to honor you. Thank you very much. I don't know if anyone else has anything to say. Yeah. Then we go on. Okay.
Who is the boy, girl? I'm not a girl. I'm a woman. No, I'm not a big girl. I'm a woman. Thank you so much for... Will you keep quiet, Kofi? I have the mic. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And it's nice meeting some people. I don't know when last I saw them anyway. So it's such a good opportunity this afternoon. And we thank God for Emmanuel, Amarh's life. I call him Achuba or Chube for short. Chube, I won't do local. I had the privilege of being in the U.S. with, he was then in the U.S., but I was, somebody would say transported, not transport. Actually, I was flown from here to the U.S. for a production in Savannah, Georgia. One of the students, no, two of them, that was their final year production in the Savannah College of Art and Design. So myself, Chube, and Nathaniel Banini, we were in that final year production of that lady. And I think the producer was Leila Jansi. She's a Ghanaian. Yeah. She was then in that college, yes. So actually, we had, and it wasn't an easy production, to be honest with you, but we had the privilege of having that thing there, and you should see the settings, everything. It was a great production. It was a final year production for these two students, residents in the USA, and we had a good time. Achuba, Achuba, Achuba. You are so strong. Me, I see you as the Achuba I know. Emmanuel, Amarh, I know. So just continue. You know, the mind, just, it's positive. Just be thinking positively. Okay, that's what I will ask you to do. Just be thinking positively, and all I can tell you now is it is well. It is well, Achuba. It is well, Emmanuel Ama. Okay? You see, at the end, I meant to nyame so bo. So what? We have a lot of us here, so everybody would have to do some talking. Thank you. The old man in the corner there, the old boy in the corner there, and the person who tells you, who tells you, I'm not going to do that. I'm not in class 1. Mr. Fred Amugi, Brad Fred, as I usually call him. Thank you.
I will want to stand to honor Ima. I get emotional at such things, Recently, I had a similar experience with Nana Mama Brown. I was just told the normal, interview about your acting life, what have you. And I got there, and things were different. And I sat and asked myself, so whatever you do, people sit back and watch. All I want to say is that whatever you are doing, do it and do it well. If you do it the other way, the way people see it this way, they will see it the other way, because that's the way you are doing it. I'm saying do good things, or do good what you know. Do it and do it in detail. And then when the time comes, you will not say you are, but people will say thou art. My director, Mr. Ansomenu of blessed memory, told me about this philosopher called Beethoven. He was a musician, and he had a problem with his ears. But this man could do everything that any musician could do, even with his ear problem. And then this man said, when you become a star, that is when you get to the top, don't see yourself as one, and don't start calling yourself one. Let those who see you as such call you as such. Because the moment you realize you are one and start calling yourself one, that is the beginning of your end, of your downfall. Yes. And I think I have followed since the day Mr. Ansomenu called all of us. I think he was there. Kwakun named them a few. If I say he was there as well. Yes. Thank you. All I'm trying to say is that be Emmanuel Ama, be Fred Amugi, be Mickey, be Mami, be Irene. Let people see that thou art. This is what you do, and do it good. Let us praise you. Then Irene coming here and raising her shoulder and say, hey, we are here, we are here. Any motherfucker around? Sorry with my language. I'm only mimicking what, the people would do. So, be who you are, but you get there only by the grace of God. And humility is the word. In whatever you do, wherever you find yourself, come down to earth. I have been in many stage, performing, plays with Ima. We've been with many directors, and Ima has been one of the, closest guys. We started as young men. I don't know, but I'm maybe a little bit older than him or the other way around. But we were like brothers from the same parents, until, he started the Nigerian thing, the whatever. I have been very local. I've been very local, but even in my locality, this time in inverted commas, begin and close, I have worked with Emmanuel, and when we meet on set, just like this young, old ladies, he is one of them. He will testify. Oh, I haven't forgotten you, Me have a small money. When I'm coming to the set and I know I'm going to meet people like this, I go onto the production set prepared because I know I'll meet him. There'll be a little stupidity around. That's why I said I know him of his stupidity more than anything else. And this time, the stupidity is in inverted commas, begin and close. That we do things that, in fact, we are losing one of our friends here in the person of the late Michael Monka. Yeah, if Mike were here, I think this sitting would be something else. So in honoring my big brother, even honoring Michael Monka in his grave, because the way I lived with him, with Mike, is the same way we live together. Unfortunately, I'll confess here, I haven't visited Emmanuel since he came from hospital and wherever. You know why? I have this feeling in me when somebody is not too well, that immediately I go visit, I'll have bad news. But today, as we sit here, seeing Amarh, I can cross my heart that it might not be a daily affair, but Amarh is going to see me as often as, because my heart is at rest now that he's strong. Like Abi said, he is strong. Doc, you can testify, you can justify too that he is strong. How I wish Kojo Datsun were around. He will tell you that you are strong. Yeah, considering his own position. But this is life. Life comes in the way it must come, and we must embrace it. But the person who leads us all the time is the man above. If you have him, there's nothing. There's nothing. I'm getting more emotional. I might cry.
A round of applause for Uncle Fred. Yes. You see, over the period when the Doom Sort started, I took a decision to have 2 wives. One for the Doom and one for the Sort. Very, very wise decision, because I was taught by him. You see, when it's Doom and you don't have a fair color wife, you might not find a wife. So I chose the fair one for Doom. So when it's Sort, she goes to rest, and I deal with the dark one. That is why I have 2 wives. So honorably, I'm going to hand over to my Sort wife to speak first. Then I can go into Doom.
Thank you very much, Mickey. Once the Sort is speaking first, it means the Sort is the first wife.
We used to have Sort before the politicians brought
the Doom. Sort is the first wife. So it means that tonight is my night. Doom, don't go to his room tonight, please. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Before I start talking to this guy, I just want to tell him that cafe bulu. Chube kalu epolo mi. Cafe bulu. Chube. Where be Chube. We are chilling with you live, I just want to start that. We love you so much. And I want to say a very big thank you and God bless you to Reverend Peter Israel. Thank you so much for this. This is awesome. This is all we need. Thank you so much for the thought. For you to think like this and come down from UK to Ghana to honor Emmanuel Amarh. God richly bless you. We thank you so much, Charlie. I can proudly say that on behalf of all actors in Ghana, we say thank you, man. Thank you so much. God bless you. Chube, before I come to you, we've had fun moments. I have really had fun moments with Chuba, from stage to screen. Most of the fun moments, look, if I say I'll say all, maybe we have to leave here in the next 2 days. But let me say just one of them that has to do with him, his persona, if that's the right word to use. Uncle Fred spoke about humility. That is Chube. Humility, that one, you can't take it away from this guy. Chube, thank you so much. Humility, that is Chube. He's played my husband, he's played my brother, I've played so many roles with this guy. And my boyfriend. Have we kissed? Chube, did we kiss? Have we kissed? When I played the blind woman and you were my husband, we kissed then. Hey, Stella, forget about it. We really had a kiss. Chube! So you see, I've had fun moments with him. And there's something about him that I love so much. I always tell people about him. When there's a fight between two people, and you call him, Chube, you just call the two of you, Charlie, okay, nyaba. Okay, miniji problem. Then maybe if it's the two of us, I'll say my problem. Then say, okay, mommy, bo miniji no. The mommy will say, but you just go like, Irene, no ni bo you no shishi. When I bonu nushi, she mommy, but won't no make sense. But won't no make sense. The guy is just for everybody. So sometimes when he does that, I look at him like, "Chube go back correct ona." About sa neighbor now, you okay? Onu mene no, no, Rino no mishishi. Won't cafe not Rino. No, na me you offend. Come on, mene no, you. That is it. She mommy, you know, Charlie. I think she makes sense. It's making sense. Charlie, you feel no, you are correct. Only you forget her. Then we all laugh about it, and then it's gone. So that is Chube for you. He's fun to be with. It's fun. Hey, Chube, we love you, all right? We love you. Keep pushing. We love you. God bless you, Chube. Thank you.
Chube, you know I love you. I don't know. I'll just start by thanking Reverend Peter. This is awesome. I don't know what to say, but on behalf of the Actors Guild, with my colleagues, everybody, we say a very big thank you to you. May God bless you. Chube, you know I love you. I've been with you from day one when I started acting. From stage, theater mirrors. We've been together. I've played almost all the lead roles with you, from brother, sister, husband, everything. And just to top up, I think Peter did mention that Chube is, they are the early pioneers of going to Nigeria. My first time of going to Nigeria, Chube took me to Nigeria to act. We didn't fly, we went by road. It was a terrible experience, but he was so much close. I think I was with Pascaline, myself and Pascaline and him. He will come and check up on us because by then, that place wasn't too safe. We were paired, myself and Pascaline, in one room, but Chube will come at dawn to come and knock to see whether we are in safe hands. When we're on set, Chube will make sure that we have eaten. He was, look, as I'm talking, I'm just, I don't know, but
I forewarned you.
Chube, you've been a wonderful person. I quite remember I had a case with my cousin at the police station. I called you at dawn. You were there. Where would you get such? Chube, may God richly bless you. I'm so proud that you're part of my life. And trust me, you're always in my prayers. Seeing you today, I mean, when this thing started, I don't call it a sickness. Sickness is bound to happen to every human. When it started, I saw how it started. And seeing you today, I will smile. Because I know it's going to even get better and better and better in the name of Allah. Chibe, we love you. And I love you, my dear. Love you. Let me not talk so much.
You know why you want to be down by road. You didn't have a photo to take.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the two wonderful wives are spoken, I'm going to hand over to the regional chairman. Yeah, no, regional chairman of the Ghana Actors Guild, the Greater Accra chairman. Say acting and cost of Accra, Papa witness here.
Hello. Achuba. Yes. You were my senior when I entered the field. But you took me as a brother. You kept me beside you. You came to me. You did all I needed to know. Sometimes I get angry. I won't work. You come and say, fuck now. Boyfriend no ko afi o ha me. Achuba bokura maba. Sky boyfriend no ko what jenshi omo. Let's go and do it. Let's go and let's finish it. We have started. Let's finish it. That is you. I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm honored to be in your presence whilst you are alive. I pray for God's presence. I continue to pray for God's blessings for you. I must also confess I haven't been able to visit you. Why? Because I didn't know the situation in which you were. I kept calling your wife Stella, asking about you. She said, Basla, come and visit him. I said, I will come. It was very difficult for me. But seeing you now here, and this situation, sometimes I pass by your street, just in front of your house. I stopped. So one man saw me, so, hey, he's in the house. I said, I'm coming. Then I left. I'm glad I see you in this position. I will visit you, I promise you. Yes, we will go. We used to be, there were no actors. I wouldn't say that, but those days when film started, when Miracle was Miracle, you will bring your script to New Plant Station through Ford. You go for it, look through. If you are interested, we go to Kumasi. When we go to Kumasi, we are the volunteers in Kumasi. There was no actor in Kumasi.
Yes.
There was no actor in Kumasi. We were going to Kumasi to act. The rest were just working with us. And when we get there, and yourself, myself, Monka of blessed memory, Ousansa of blessed memory, Nat Banini, we'll go to town after work. And Stella Nima here. Stella Nima here would get angry with everybody.
Because he's looking for it.
Yes, when we come no, to the next day she won't talk with anybody. All of us black. But I am happy she is still with you. Stella, Ayoko.
Stella, God bless you.
You know what? You were trying to get the thing and you got it. Unfortunately, it's like this, and you are still keeping it. Yes. Ayoko, Stella, Ayoko. So, Achuba, I wouldn't say much. I will come home and continue the rest with you. Thank you.
I think one of the reasons some of our big stars have not been able to pay him a visit. Sometimes you go to see him in that situation and you are affected by what you see the whole week. The first time I went to see him, you know, it was on my thoughts the whole month because I keep thinking, hey, Emmanuel Mapana, I said, we strong man, walk around at Abraka like it was his house.
So, I even forgot. You were so young.
our things. Fashion designer, come mentor, come everything. Yes. Chube. Yeah. Right. You see, when I was young and I was a fan of TV theater, I used to hate Jaga P and all them people. Because as a young boy, I was nursing my love for some lady with them and they were trying to con the girl on the screen and all of that. And she's inside. She's here today. Ladies and gentlemen, let me hand over the microphone to the lady I nursed some love for back in the day, and I still have it. Don't worry, my wife.
Reverend, we want to say thank you. We really appreciate what you've done for him. And I think doing it for him means you've done it for all of us. So we want to say thank you so much. And when you go back to the association, we thank them. I'm a regular visitor to the house, so there's not much to say about him here. But I just want people to know that he's my roommate. He's been my roommate. Yes. We slept on the same bed in Kumasi, yes. Oh, nothing happened. Oh, I swear, nothing happened. Do you know the color of... He doesn't even know the color of my panty. Did you? No. Nothing. Uh-huh. Oh, nah. He's been my roommate. Thank you. Thank you. So that's all I have to say. I'm a regular visitor to the house, so there's not much to say. Just keep on keeping on. It's not over until it's over. Yeah. We love you. Stay strong. And Stella, once again, on behalf of the artists, we say, we love you too. Good job done.
Well, me just Stella my vote of thanks, but answer na bekasa no. I'm say Dr. B Oha. Ye hu say ono na ahwe na po mudi hu sem. Nti e mama no so aka kakra. Na Dr. Obi introduce ho am ye hu.
Doctor, I would like to go. Say hello. I'm okay. You know, my work is not like yours, so I don't know even where to start from and where to end. Yeah, tell us how you feel. First of all, I give thanks to God, and no. Our work is secret and confidential. So, in my consultation room is where I speak to you. When I move outside, I don't know you. That's me. Yes. I was telling him the other time that his friend Kojo Dasen was my patient. When the man had a first stroke, they brought him to my center. And later I handed him over to 37. But from there, I traveled, so I didn't know the condition again until when I came back. I don't know even where to start and where to end. We give thanks to God. And it's about a week or two, a friend of him introduced me to. Because before, to be frank, before you get me, unless it's through somebody before. That's how it works. Yes. Yes. And yes, I always tell people that this kind of sickness can happen to everybody, including me myself. Because there are 1, 2, 3, 4 things. And that thing are commonly found among everybody. So I always, I don't know even how to start and where to end, but I always tell people that he needs people. That's only what I can say. He needs people around him. Talk to him. At least, full psychological point of view, he loses the whole system. If you regularly continue visiting him, he can get well within short time. Yes, that's the secret about the sickness. But if you leave him alone, he starts thinking. And the memory itself is having problem. That's the reason why he had a stroke. And if he's still thinking, the stress, depressions, and other things, or rather depressing the sickness down. Down you go. But by 2 weeks, I started visiting him. I gave him encouragement. Oh, it will be okay. That's the reason why I came. Today I'm having a lot of programs. But I had to quench all by 12 o'clock. Then come. Then move it into this place. And I would say we give thanks to God. And Reverend, what I've seen today is different thing altogether. I'm very, very, very happy. And I know by God's grace he's going to get well and come back to.
Pacho, son, would you want to say something? Okay. Messiah, Reverend Peter Israel, to sum everything up as you have seen it, and then we move on to have our vote of thanks. Then the rest will be merrymaking.
Thank you very, very much for all of you coming. I mean, you made this beautiful for him, and he's very, very excited. You're happy, right? Yeah. Thank you so much. I will say one fun memory, just one. It's millions, but just one. There was a day my parents were not around. They traveled, and it was very early in the morning, and sometimes he would sleep by my house. So I said, Achuba, I'm not feeling well. So we had to call my sisters. Everybody was traveled. For some reason, they went for a funeral. Okay, so this sickness was very, very, I think they said typhoid fever or something like that. Many years ago, it was very serious, and he took me to Northbridge Clinic, and I passed out. It was about 8 in the morning, and I passed out. Okay, so I don't know what happened till 11:30 at night. I got up. I don't know what they gave me. I got up, and I had a scare. So I was like, where am I? Before I realized, some tall man was lying on my bed, like pushing me even for me to fall down, and was snoring. I'm like, who is this tall man snoring? Before I realized it was Achuba. Then the nurse came and said, sir, you are up. I said, yeah, what's going on? He said, oh, he brought you. I said, but why is he here? He said, since 8 o'clock in the morning. He said he will not get up from your bed until you wake up. I was like, what? My parents left wherever they were, I think Asante Mampong. They came down around 12:30. That was when he was able to go and eat food. This guy is so selfless. I know you are saying thank you to me, but I'll say thank you to him. You know, he's so selfless that I don't know. Thank you for coming to honor him. Just thank you. And thank you to Kofi TV for showing this live, for the whole world to see and to know who Emmanuel Amarh is. I'm so grateful he's my best friend. Ima, you'll be okay. You'll be fine. You wake up, you walk, you act again. You'll be okay. God bless you. And I'm so happy that you are my friend and brother. I think I'm done. One last thing. He got gout some many years ago. Gout, yeah? And then I took him to police hospital. He was in his wheelchair and I was pushing him around. And then people thought we were shooting a movie. And then the crowd gathered. That was when I saw that this guy is so loved. Crowd gathered and everybody came and there's this woman said, I'm like, no, this is not a movie. He's sick. And then he was telling that Chale in the why. He said, no, it's an here Basini Mieko. I'm like, this guy, if I say I'll talk, will not leave here today. Thank you.
Not yet. Don't say you are not. say not yet. Yeah. Well, I think we have said so much. There's a lot more to say, but time will not allow us. But what we have said shows how impactful your life has been onto almost everyone here, and we appreciate you so much, Achuba. Well, I'll hand over to Achubia. Achubabia. Okay. Achubabia. Bia count. So Becca Sakakra. Then Fasida ma and we are no more by and Reverend Peter Israel so.
You Aiden Yamakani said Midamunina say Penny Fua Radin Yadana say Reverend Peter Israel Missy Radin Shrawan Kasa and we are no more one at Shemuaha and then you do free Missy Midama say ye Mamma say or Damunina say Senyamuye Akanenia Amanenia Musu Agufem to say. I thank all of you. I thank all of you, the love of God. May God bless all of you. And I hope we all meet once again like this. Thank you all.
Yeda munyina se, yeda mpenifo eba ha se. Reverend Peter Israel, our gospel pianist, musician, kesepa o abuchimemu yeda wase. I think say enya chede nko a wachire kwan bi a me say Ghana fu nyina ye faso a ebetimi aboa ye mu bi a ye wo sa dwumadi mu mpanifu bi so kasa se de ebe ya ebetimi anya fund bi a ebeboa ye mu bi se ye kosa ahohihian mu a because it's very very important adwuma na ye okrom ha no ye hyeda nya faso bi a that is the truth. Ubia obemu se oda flashy car mu ye nema bi mobia na ada mu emfi acting mu e wo krom ha sei if you bibi mu nti actors e wo krom ha ya sem ye mobo because obia adwen se de aye no e part time bi e na ye obitimi from MC or ne party o se oba aduane ho bia am say bia no be bi dia kotia me school fees ana when my video all through and now I did because omonte dia ye na se uko abrochimemu a da bia me kasa uko abrochimemu a lawyer bia ni wo betimi employ 5 actors on performing mano but one actor betimi employ 100 lawyers ada perform ni nyansa so mutia actors nka eka a chain lawyers ni doctors. But they know the importance of the creative arts. Hano, ye nyanti ase, ye hu ye mpo na yate ase, na yakase, ye de beye adwuma. Krobia creative arts no empempe so bia no. Health budget sometimes is reduced to about a quarter of what they could have spent. This akrono, say policymakers need him sa way a. They encourage the creative arts. They put in more investment because they will be saving it on the other side. Haye nimsa na em se dwumadie bi sei no ene betimi aboa ama nkrofati de ayeye na se. Nti ebeda Peter ebeda wasibiom. Ebeda Kofi TV. Yes. I saw Kofi TV Adamasi. As one Ghanaian journalist ono kasa jina ono kasa nan so to build something that most Ghanaians are proud of today. Kofi TV. Enfan sembo kese. Ema Kofi Adoma any ni Kofi TV team na. And like I said, me am so many cap farm ekasa ema to support with a blender and a cooker. Nti better cap farm so asi em say me fa so aka say krumo cheap appliances a ho na obenya ka farm but With the Tom and the real price move. Okay, into a better will be a see the Munina St. Penny for Mashaha, Yamishramu. But your cousin David, I always say program. Yeah, coffee Adoma. Yeah, coffee brother close. Yeah, Kofi mini Kofi Ajuma multimedia, and then eventually realized that our ideas about the online TV business, and now our one of the biggest following on social media with regards to TV broadcasting. Congratulations, Kofi. Yeah. Inti abeda masi. Em said I can de ebe share de be minna ne ade ne ebe no minna asno. Na echicha photo kakra. Yes. No strong man. What you say onu? What you say? Inti Fanta, ebe no Fanta. Any meat pie ne ade. Na echicha pictures na any Vimto. But also pursue use opportunity that will be asked. If we Ghana actors in the Ministry of Creative Arts and Tourism, the President of the Nation, and in Penifo Okrum and former President Mahama, and the Actors Guild. And the Actors Guild, Ghana actors in Odamunina see. Moi, Matima Besheno, moi, Mumeshen, on say, every papa moi, Munina, Bitimi about Besheno, until the Ghana actors in Nasi. Ume war a musical, creative arts, no, there will be Asi, ministry, no so, or Dampenifor or Asi, current president or Danasi, former president, so, or Damunina Asi. Emum, Yamunina Moa. Na ye de apija yinu ani biom ye da masi microphone.
All right, and Fanny said that was a live broadcast. Yeah, the we live broadcaster. One more AEC or my Ghana. One more Juma na check. Na na ebi more comments on the abanyina na working can be as Sabria or more take pictures. He can't even talk. Yeah, Kensford Pa Sugar Smith. That is true. And his speech are impaired in a way, and that is also true. Was a good job, Kofi. Mame say wa not sure no buy. Mame, yeah, that's it. We were speaking to some of them. One more, a chat saying they be no ebekasa. Nafi, yashe. What they have to tell us, especially on that chimbiano. So the one more brabo echo in future no. Msebeya ebi NCBO. I say Kofi, you go far and a day you're back. Okay, Nana a dear penna. Yeah, that's it. And it's Abri for me and a warm age channel. I'm for the Nekakra. You have a try and come to channel. Okay, and pictures and as Abri one more a channel. Was a man even just an issue of many say Nana Kwesi Ganaba and Ocho and no a buyer and we say
Why not the excavator about women? Program here, quite for excavator by now, then way. It's been very wonderful, but the Rev Ebedi and Komokakra as to the ma or two and a more to say. Enche yene womwa ekwasi ni bi ebedi nkomo but eja ya makwaba
Yeah.
o full name ne yeden
Your friend Peter. My full name is Peter Pobnabo Adesi Bafo Israel.
okay
But Obiani me say your friend Pastor Peter B Israel.
onne eja intend to say are you old friends how is it like
Oh yeah, my best friend. For over almost 2 decades. Three or 2.5 decades. He's been my friend. Yeah, bia boom. Tama me work Ghana no na me ni na bia. O trust ni I'm into production. Intina me a record producer. Inti me ko studio oni me na eko say o ko trust ni me ni na eko. Inti sini phone dey no bi eni me. Me cry through ono so cry me trust sini kakra ene ka sumo. Yeah, back in the day. Ene kwa me uso ansamo. Yeah.
so the condition no baby say adan your person that say he continue kasana is it that his speech is totally
His speech a little bit impaired. Nanka ba okasa na obena dia okasa na obena utimi tie dia oka but I impaired but not dream dia ni bibia dia oye okay ni bibia ye okay in fact me cry me fear brochi ba me hu no na I was shocked oye okay just any speed I a bit impaired into okasa and ba out here unless obena here now yeah.
but so refrigerator an award maybe bisa say one first can count
Sika kan sika de ye buy na me brain sika ina eno de na mpese me open me ye coffee a me mpese me bobo no ba sika kese so e kan yeah
yeah say nyame hia e wo de waye doctor na asem o kan ye say montan sra ne say ya na no boa ma adwenwen no eba form ma e boa recovery no I think say here pa
that's it yeah nti mpamocho mo am wo ha say no mo an mo to afa fie because ohun me ni nije I mean the first time me buy me call no ho no ni nije pa nti me hu say no I fine no I kaka no po in fact no kai me tetinsem. It's like, oh wow, your brain is really sharp. No see here, me kai bibia. Inka once a one will be too far hour. But minim say akwenya yenya any microphone abaha saying what we did and the opportunity that God has given us for us to put off this. Ebema obia and we say no, people can go to him, visit him, bless him. Yeah, what you say to stand with him. Yeah.
Medasipi, I say yeah, try. I mean kwame miki eni nkomo kakra. Yes. What's in the Chinese name?
Shinim. Ghana has any acting there, Shinim.
Oh, me nyɛ sure say bra Kofi no bɛyɛ again because Kofi for na hu na every time life our
one people from here. Obi me ka say Ghana actors obi a who say o live life be a luxurious no in free acting or the people from me ntimi nche there omo. But me who say
no, but some do brand endorsements near there, so probably to say what do you say CAF is a CAF ambassador near the maybe a honest kind of free
CAF me communications manager or CAF nti Juma from me though me
acting
ankasa de fashion and because of baby I warning said ya nkofo appreciate your Juma nti even brands ni be sign okra now almost said that into nsem yi a very important point I said me raising brands ni be almost said that into nsem yi because omnim say Ghanaian actors there but a few of them support two lives like Cap Farm a few brands I've worked with MTN near the other but say we be active sinimu we be active or play mu na dey faso be brɛ Ghana ha there they obenya omu bebre fans no oh Master Richard oh Dada Boat and the obenya no bebre say no iska kan the obeka se uska but sikatua money in the industry no enkoyi and it's because policymakers ensure that ema omani ma ho na omani ba ho e be solve problems bebre me di kan ka say countries are pay attention to creative arts most of the time we have health budget because creative people no etimi boa enkrofo a omukọ ahụhie ma hu chirem ema omani free omo yare so what is say doctor nika say Senkrofo in chain crown no money bon koma. And can the problem beating about down. And that is what creative arts people do in the lives of society. Entertainment in any idea unconfortunate. It will be blood pressure to me back down. It is a government, nipa miensa and ebe admit you on hospital for heart attack. Ebe nipa bakope. Because most of them, ebenya sa ahonfe free a free entertainment. But what have you that is the situation. Until I make us say you pay attention to your creative arts now. Normal be different. Now yeda Peter Bafoso Peter Osofu Israel yeda nasi. Say what share your coin no. Okasa mono and a cap farm so decide say the answer for bibi kakra and support it. But I'm say the amende betu Kofi TV and me chemi no be doing common say you try say put it together a performance fund. Yeah, performance no was a yewo adwuma mu sei no you bet me contribute to it and yet necessarily by you bet you but you bet me treat corporate bodies ne individuals some person supportive fund no maybe a co investment mo na bibia your board bi na so bi ekọ ahunahia mu sei you bet me di emwa bi aboa because you say minimum actors be mpanifo and even young ones they don't be decrying nti yehia mwa tem say yebefa sa wafidi so na se performance fund na launch a obi atimi ababeboa Ghana performance and actors nko musicians craftsmen stage managers play directors film directors omuyina obi akọ problems
nti actors no hwan ne timi bae
Fred Amugiba Arino Pare and a Kasum Scenario and Kofi Faulkner on a Greater Accra regional chairman for Ghana Actors Guild and Edina Matachi and Abi Adachi old actors and Ima wife Stella also Ebabi. These are the actors and Mianka so these are the actors I eat me by yet to suffer binumba omenya ekwanyamba. I hope say next time no bibi sa sia na between aboa ba support na ya share nipa sa no in crime because wabo industry na me ya say nipa sa no omukọ sa hyebia nimu a tibia nimu a obia emfi wo mo hwe obi say Mark Jordan huri TV so entiemo TV so na ikutwa ne nine no pe artificial kwashe na onye obi a obeto bia ma no very very sad said adwuma no ye no so nya ho faso a anka omma emebisa say obi mu ano but ye na ye nim the whole year na actor e bia ska wanya kro 5,000 yeah it's true say we need brand bi so na brand bi support to na be advertisement brand na okoye film bia 500 Ghana 1,000 cedis e be okoye beka 200 nti year ni na be boa osika no as a Ghanaian actor anko for bolding now osika no 5,000 you understand there be me a series be taxi driver e bre me din pa but enesika mo na taxi driver na 30 Ghana na itu am per episode obi be ka say o sa time no na esika kese but sa 30 Ghana na sa time kra no na intimi to shoe na koye one episode of a series now intimi to shoe a sa time na 300,000 intimi to shoe that is a value to say we are a whole season of a series now to me to shoe me no pay free more na juma be na we no and season here 3 months
ye be di hon komo eche ye da se pa ma ne eja Fred Amogi be to aso na fe ye di nkomo kakra ne eja na se kakra ma me na now say TV ni Kwame TV anka obedwala
say o me Friday intimate Kofi TV na me say thumbs up.
That's a pass for the support. But where have you been? And say and I say yeah the Nkokora rules na ma young boys apenti abadwe senti say Nkokora ni na akoda.
Won since me hwemu aka me ne Kofi Ajololo a week ago by now near war Tamale Eritrea film. Or show me say Freddie, says Nkokra can but yeah, I've been working. Now I play grandpa or old dad kind of thing. I'm still working.
But has it really paid? Baby, the woman here if you say we grew up watching you on TV. But said that Kwame Mickey Ken. I say chicken. Is that really the case?
Yeah, shots, Me, mommy didn't tea. In the chassis, she started as what do you call it? Mommy Kasum.
Okay.
Yeah, even when she was little, she was performing with us, and she's still in it. She's one of. I call her. I don't want to use the word veteran, like everybody uses, but can legends are. I'll call her one of the legends, because when we started, she was around. She's still around with the new crop of people. She's one of the very lucky ones. When we started, even as at now, it's the love of acting that put us there. She said, Hokrana 77 producer. Sikabia Makura. It's a joy. Say you are doing this for mankind. Because people see, if people see you and they are happy, if you put a smile on people's faces, then you are blessed. So we live under God's blessings. Let me put it that way. Yeah. Nyame onohwe. Even though it's not there. Yeah. If we had the chance like the present crop of people now, I think 77 producers, some macho men be baby say, hey, don't go there now. But I always tell myself, say, I'm a chorister. I've been a chorister since 1970. Yeah, I have a singing group called the Epiphany Echoes. I'm the leader. 6 men. We sing a cappella. We still live. Right now, I'm a church elder.
Okay, sorry, Ben.
I'm a Presbyterian.
Okay.
Yeah, at the that tells me, men's fellowship. Me men's fellowship of church choir. Sanye as I've been. Timbia Mekan says, Enya Onyamia. Anka me nim, I don't know, but he keeps blessing me because I think I have time for his work. That is me. Meka Asembiachiro. Me a football enthusiast. Hasebwa Mintinefi, and at a point has Bebokra a sorry party Mekwansa Makopak. The guys who sit with me at the stadium, say, Uncle Fred, who the see, who the quite sorry and Sawaba. Now, I should baby Amarh. And they all started going to church before coming to the stadium. And it worked for all of us. So it's like, wow. Uncle Fred, thank you for leading us into this. All that I'm trying to say, Nyamiwowe, Bibia Yebia unya time mana, Onusubinya time mama, Wishirao. Yeah, and Minishi Kra, I am a happy, go lucky guy. I mean, that is me. Timpia many, Yako Tamale say, oh, just being on the set with people like, I don't know, Pare Kofi Adjo, oh, it's something else, So it's not about the money per se, but loving what I do. It's alone something.
So just the love, but love in switch in a
I agree with you, says Kaba. Though right now, no, Sikasem no akwenim kakra no, Still, they see me as some old rag, so to speak. But you know something about rags? The older the rag, the better it does.
Okay, that's true.
Yes. And people are now seeing that, there are not many old guys like Fred Amugi. Now I have a manager too. My manager will tell you, look, Fred Amugi has paid his dues. So if you want him, this is what you must put on the table. And I think it's helping me now. So you see, me also me trimu nyedeng. O can be binamaka so there be managers issue. Okay, like it was said about Ashuba. You know, we have traveled to places to shoot, and sometimes we don't get paid, or they give you half. You
say, Asama, Kofi Ajololo,
a wumpa papa, you know, and one day I know people will interview me and refer to Kofi's statement. Mississippi said it is true.